Hi, Aquarius. Welcome, family. Come on in. Come on in. We're going to do your love reading tonight. It's late Saturday night. I finally had the space and time to sit down, so I'm doing all 12 zodiacs. Your number, whatever. I started with Taurus. So you're like at the end, unfortunately. But nonetheless, we have plenty of energy. We've got plenty of cards. We've got plenty of love to give. So we're going to tap into that. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe if you resonate with me at all or even a little tiny bit, or you want to see my pretty face again, because I have a lot of great things coming up I'm going to start doing for you all, and I want you to be a part of that. If I do resonate, or if you just get something, please like it. It helps get my word out, helps make my channel grow, and it's a great way to pay me back for this time and energy I'm putting into this. Other than that, I do have a little bit of bio about me in my description. I also leave you links to anything and everything that you could want. My email address. As far as personal readings, I do them, but I only do them live. So it'll either be through a phone call or Skype or Zoom, whatever works best for you. I do not do pre-recordeds. I had too many issues in the past with that, because I don't necessarily have enough information when I'm doing my cards. They're not coming up with what you gave me, and then I'm trying to list, and then it's too general, and then you have lots of, so I'm just doing lives. Let's just talk. Let's just get together, grab a cup of tea, coffee, drink, whatever, sit down, we'll chat, we'll look at your energies. Answer your questions. I also am a healer. I know that's my gift. It's been my gift for my life. It's what most of my careers were growing up. I worked in the medical field. Like, I've always had this urge to help and heal people. I am also the type of person, you take me in public, you're guaranteed to have random people come and tell me their life stories. That is me. That is me every day. People around me know that. They know if we go out, I'm going to have to do some counseling. It's just what it is. That's why I'm here. So with that, that's why I'm developing this. I've done tarot for over 10 years. I've been doing them locally in my town. I do like parties, like house parties. I have a little shop I do them out of. But I really am kind of getting like in my rut with that, because it's like it's such a small area, and I feel like I have such more things I could be doing. So that's why I'm using the tarot to reach out and just give some messages to resonate and, be able to get out there, so that the people that do resonate with me, that do see my good, my light, whatever you want to call it, are attracted to me, that need healing and stuff, they're able to reach me. So that's what I do with this. When you do get a personal reading with me, I will do your tarot reading. We'll answer that. Any questions you have. If there's any blockages or anything that, like cycles or things that are repeating that you're just not sure how to get out of, that's what my healing part comes in. I'll help give you some insight into that. I've put myself through just about everything in life. From childhood, I've been through so much through that, through adulthood, through bad relationships, through personal growth, through all that. So I take all of that. I take all of my knowledge that I've had from books I've read, just everything, my intuitiveness. I use my tarot. Like, we really help get down to it and help you heal. That's my goal. I want all of us to heal. The more we all heal, the stronger and better this planet gets. We're in a cycle where people just really need to heal. Like, the more that we heal ourselves, healing yourself is people look out and they see all this bad stuff going on and they want to help. But when you boil it down to the best thing you can do to change and shift everything in this world is to heal yourself, heal your past wounds, heal your generational curses. It's not easy. It's hard. You're gonna feel like it's hard. I'm not even gonna say it's not. It's not an easy task. It's not for the faint of heart. That's why that slogan, ignorance is bliss, comes from, because these people that are not woke yet, don't worry, they will wake up. We're all going to get woke up in our own time. But anyway, so that's just my little intro here. I want to move on. I want to jump into your reading. So how I do my love readings is I'm going to start with the Line Strider, as it's called, tarot deck. It's going to be the first deck we're going to start with. With this deck, I'm going to pull just knocked all my decks over. Sorry about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 4 cards for your energy on this side. We'll do 4 cards for their energy on this side, and we'll do some combined energy. And then also I'll pull out my Witch's Tarot deck to clarify and do kind of like possible future energies between you. Alright, so let's go ahead and shuffle these. I have been shuffling them off camera, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle a couple times here with you. So the first card I'm going to pull is going to be your headspace, your thoughts about this person. Now, when I say this person, it can be any number of things. It could be somebody you're already in a relationship with, be somebody that you just have a crush on, somebody you've been dating, somebody you just met. If you have nobody in mind, it could be the energies that are coming towards you. Take however you want to fit it into your situation, because we're all different and we all have different paths. Now, your mental space, though. Aquarius, Aquarius. What is going on in your mental space, your thoughts? Four of Cups. Wow. So you're feeling like you have missed an opportunity, or you feel like somebody is not, what do you call that? Reciprocating their love. You're really focused on past hurts, and you're not seeing like the goodness that's around you. So that is a very heavy mental space, the Four of Cups, because it is a feeling of loss. It's a feeling of betrayal. It's a feeling of rejection. It's a feeling of missing out on something. So yeah, I mean, you could be in your head because maybe you offered your cup to somebody and they didn't accept it. They rejected it. Or somebody could be trying to offer you their cup, but you're so focused on things that have happened to you in the past that you don't see this new cup coming. So we'll dive into this a little more going forward. But first, let's just shake off that Four of Cups, because that is a hard energy to have in your mental space. So I do feel for you, Aquarius. And we'll take that in. Help Aquarius through that. Now, what is in the mental space? What are the thoughts of your person? What's going on in the head and the thoughts of your person, Aquarius? What is going on in the head space for Aquarius person? What are they thinking about right now? So they're feeling Five of Wands. So they're feeling defeated. They're feeling like they have to fight too much with something or somebody. Very conflicted thoughts in their head as well. So you both are very heavy energies mental or thought-wise. They're feeling like they have to fight for things. They're feeling very defensive. They're feeling very agitated. Their thoughts and stuff, they're not, neither one of these energies in a thought process are very good energies. They definitely need to be cleared up. So Aquarius, you guys, if this is a relationship reading, I feel like you tried to offer this person some love and they rejected you. And now it's left you feeling very isolated, very cold, very detached. I feel like this person is upset and thinking about it because they're like, I feel like they still want your energy around them, but at the same time, they don't want to give you what you want. They want, so that's leaving them agitated. I feel like defensive. Because they're like, well, why can't we still, like, and you're like, no, like, yeah, so something happened there, like, you offered them something, they rejected you, and then you guys could have fought about it, and they're focused on that, and you're just focused on, like, the hurt and the pain of it. Oh, wow. Let's go into the heart space. Hopefully something can shift up here in this reading. Aquarius, what's going on in your heart space? The Fool. So, you do want love. You do want a relationship. You want a new beginning with somebody. I feel like you possibly offered that to this person and they were defensive and they rejected you, is what I'm getting. But let's see what's going on in their heart space. Now, they could have done that out of triggers from old wounds, from things that happened to them in the past, or they could simply, they just don't like you the way you do, unfortunately. That does happen, and it is hard and it's painful, especially when you really want something with somebody. But let's see what's going on in their heart. What's happening in their heart space for Aquarius person? The World. So they also want a new beginning. They also want a cycle, a change. They don't want to keep repeating keep repeating past mistakes. They don't want to keep repeating same cycles. They want a whole new cycle. So your heart space, you both are pretty even with that. You're both wanting this change, this new beginning, this just newness, right? But you're stuck in your head feeling rejected, left out, cold, isolated. They're stuck in their head feeling very defensive, like they have to fight for everything. Like, so your mentals are not matching up with your heart spaces, is what I'm getting. And this could be because of outside things. It could be because of past things that you both have had to deal with. So you both are like not sure about letting each other in, and that's what's causing these mental like anguish. Because these thoughts could just be in your head. This could not even be like, maybe this person really does want a new love and new cycle with you, but you're so in your head about things and how they didn't work out in the past that you're not sure how to like go forward. And they could want this new beginning and this new cycle, but they're so in their head because they're so used to having to fight with people. They're so used to have to defend themselves, and their thoughts and everything. So take that how that resonates. But in their heart space, you both are definitely wanting newness, new cycles. You don't want old things. You don't want old people. You don't want old energies. None of that. You both are switching that up. Now, what does your higher self have to say to you? What is like divine, to spirit, does your 5D self, what do they have to say to you? 3 of Wands. So they're letting you know to be patient. So if this is a situation where you opened up to somebody and you wanted to have a new beginning and then they rejected you, this is the universe letting you know that it's just not the right time. To be patient. When it's the time, when this new beginning happens, it's going to come to you. You need to let it come to you. You can't go looking for it. You can't chase it. You can't any of that. You have to sit with yourself. You have to really take the moment and heal your thoughts, clear your energy, focus on your goals, your aspirations, what you want for yourself. Be patient, because the universe is helping you bring this to you, and they're just letting you know that it is going to come. But you just have to sit for a minute. You have to be patient. Allow the universe to bring this to you. Now, what is going on in their 5D, their divine message? What is going on? It's Aquarius' persons, 5D space. What does their higher self want to tell them? So they have strength. So the universe is giving them strength to overcome any hard times that they're having, which I feel like they are. I feel like they've been fighting a lot with somebody, whether you guys are fighting with, I don't feel like this is you. I feel like you both are going through something individually, and it's blocking you guys from being able to come together. It's like you both want this new beginning. You want this new cycle. You're kind of impatient about it because you want it now, and they're trying to find the strength to overcome things that they know are holding them back from being able to start this new cycle. So it's like your higher self is like, just be patient, let them come to you, focus on your healing. Don't think because they're dealing with stuff and they don't respond instantly, or they very much are they're gathering the strength to overcome this stuff so that they can switch this cycle around, so they can have this new beginning. And you're just being told to be patient. Focus on you. Know that this, in your heart, this new beginning's coming. This new love is coming. It is coming. It's definitely coming. So just get out of your head. Settle those thoughts down. Instead of focusing on past or on what you don't have, focus on what you do have, where you want to go. And then before you know it, it's going to switch around and this person's going to show up. Now, what's going on in your physical 3D? So what's going on in like your day-to-day life right now? Aquarius. Ace of Cups. So in your day-to-day life, you are feeling very loving, very happy. I feel like you have a lot of really great friends circle. I feel like you're happy with where you're at in your job, your family. All of that's good. I feel like where this 4 of Cups in your head is coming from, where you're almost like what do they call it? Like lovesick. Like you're so wanting love so bad that you're almost getting like this depressedness in your head. I don't think anybody around you knows that, because I feel like you are very open, you're loving, you have lots of people that love you around you, but you're missing that romantic aspect. You're missing that significant other. You're missing that relationship, and you're seeing like all these people around you that possibly have that, and you're like questioning, like, when is my time? When is it going to happen? I want it now. I want it now. Universe is letting you know. Calm your thoughts. Don't focus on love. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you want, you need, and it's going to come to you. It's coming to you. They've already have it coming to you. Just hold that in your heart. Hold that. Hold on to that it's coming to you. All right? And I feel like if it's this person that you're wanting, definitely hold off and hold out and keep focusing on yourself, because they're dealing with stuff personally that their spirit's giving them strength to change. They're helping them, like, get into this new cycle, but they're not quite there yet. And that's why you need to have the patience. Now, what is going on in Aquarius' 3D? What's going on in Aquarius' 3D? Day-to-day life. Okay, so they're hermit. So right now, they are withdrawing. They are pulling back because they're tired of the confusion. They're tired of the people interfering. They're tired of the fighting. They're just pulling back. They're taking all their energy and they're going within. The reason why is they're gaining the strength to stand up for themselves so that they can have this new cycle with you. I feel like and that's probably why you're getting this in your thoughts right now, because this is where they are right now in their physical. So they have probably pulled back, and you might be thinking it's because of you. I feel like if this is your reading, and somebody's pulled back from you that you really thought, like, oh my goodness, and you just ready to go with them. It's not you. You are not the reason that they are doing that. They're doing that because they have people, whether that's family, friends, their job, so many people going at them and so much stuff that, like, they don't know what to do. So all they know what to do is just to pull back, to go within, to focus on themselves, to be able to cut out the things that aren't serving them, so that they can have this strength, so that they can come forward and have this new beautiful cycle with you without. It's like until they get their balance and their strength figured out, it's going to leave you both in these mental anguishes, because they can't fully be present with you like you want them to be. And so you just need to have some patience. Keep focusing on the good things in your life, the people that love you. Lean on them. Just really get your stuff together because they're really going within so that they can finally be able to, in the end, step up and offer you this new cycle. But right now, there's something that's going on with them that they just have to pull back. They have to really get their stuff in order here. So that they're not in this mental anguish, and they're not leaving you out in the cold, and they're not hurting you. They don't want that. I don't think this person maliciously is out to get you. And the Two of Cups is the card that keeps coming out for you. So you guys could be soulmates, meant for each other. But there's something that's going on in their life that they just need to pull back for now so that they can balance it out. So that way they can have that strength to come forward and not have to worry about anyone or anything. What is the overall energy shared between you two? What is the overall energy shared between Aquarius and their person? Seven of Pentacles. So yeah. So right now the overall energy is you both just really need to be planting and investing seeds into your own selves. Because that's going to make you both stronger, so that when you do come together, you both are going to already have so much goodness planted that it's only a matter of time before that springs out, right? It's like the seeds are being planted right now. So what you're planting right now is going to come forth. So if you're focused solely on, like, the fact that you can't be with this person, or this person's ignoring you, or like thinking about them that maybe they found somebody else, like all those self-sabotaging thoughts, if you stay in that and you planting those thoughts, which are those seeds, that's what you're going to get. But I feel like you're meant to have this. And if you just recognize that sometimes people pull back, not because it has anything to do with you, it's all about them. Like, we all have our own journeys, we all have our own things. This person could just have so much going on, and they're not ready to talk to you about it. They just need the moment to really tap into themselves is what I'm getting. So just give them the space and the time to do that. And that is what your higher self is trying to tell you. But let's go ahead and get 3 cards. This is going to be going forward for the next like 2 to 3 months, like possible outcomes or the energies that are going to be coming for you both. Alright, so we have the Ace of Wands. So you are going to get that passionate new beginning. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So like I said, those seeds that you're planting now, they're going to start growing. And then, wow, you have the 4 of Cups again. So why do you keep getting the 4 of Cups? I want to find that out. Because that's the second time you've got the 4 of Cups. You do have a passionate new beginning. You have something that's going to be culminating, something that's going to be building, somebody that wants to build with you. But at the same time, you still have this 4 of Cups following you around. Alright, let's go ahead. I want to clarify why you keep getting the 4 of Cups. Because I see so much love and so much promise and so much goodness coming that I'm not understanding what this 4 of Cups, why it keeps showing up. Why it's like this boredom, this feeling left out, not satisfied. Now be careful that you're not wanting somebody or requiring more of somebody than what they can give. That could be why, and I got chills and goosebumps when I said that, so that could be very well. That you have to realize that we all have our own things, our own pasts. If you are somebody that requires a lot of somebody, like them to always answer you right away or to be there all the time, or like this person might not be like that. Maybe this person does juggle a lot and they might love you and want to give you the world, but they have other things. So be their peace and not their, I don't know what the other word I'm thinking of, but it's like, just don't expect to, because I feel like you could almost make that this person does pull back from you. That could make this person pull back. Like this person could come forward and want a new beginning with you and want to invest with you and build with you. But if you're being too needy or too much attention, or they can't still have their own time and space, it's going to make them pull back, and that's going to make you feel left out. So just be very careful of that. But I do want to clarify that. Can I get 2 cards why this 4 of Cups keeps popping up? We have the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Yeah, so it's exactly what I'm feeling. It's like you're wanting this to happen faster than this person's ready for. And the more you try to push it, the more you try to do things to get them to, you're just pushing them further and you're slowing it down further. The more that you can just tap into that letting go, just feeling like free and just focusing on your friends, your family, and then just when they are available or when they do have, because it's like they do want to come through and they do want to have this new beginning, but it's like every time they start to finally get the strength to change it, they almost feel like you're putting too much pressure on them, and so then they pull back. Instead of giving you what you want, they end up doing the opposite. So if this is your situation and you're feeling that vibe, what I would highly recommend you do is every time that you want to charge forward to this person, so every time you want to send them a text message or you want to call them, just stop and think, am I doing this because how do I explain this? Just stop and think about it. And like, maybe don't do it. Give them the space for them to call. So if you're the person that's always calling, always texting, always asking how they're doing, always wondering, if you're the person that's sending all these messages all the time at them, or always focused on them and what they're doing, and, you know, just be careful with that, because you're actually in turn, I think, pushing this person away. This is somebody that you could have a love with. This is somebody that does want to be strong and offer you and give you the things you want. But it's like you could be so much work to them that they end up just turning away, because they already have so much going on, that whether that be their family, their friends, their work, they don't need another thing added that's going to be stressful. They want you to be just, you know, free. They want you to be the fool. They want you to be open and just go with the flow, and not, not have to constantly need the attention, or not constantly needing the validation. Or if they, or let's say, for instance, let's say they worked all day and you text them, and you're like, hey, how was work? And then they didn't answer. And then you're like, hey, what's going on? What'd you have for dinner? Like, I had this for dinner. And then they didn't answer. So then you're like, oh my God, it's bedtime. Have you gone to bed? And you don't know. They might have had such a rough day at work that literally they came home, they took a hot shower, they ate something, and they went to bed. They could have been asleep at 4:30 that night, for all you know. But you're conjuring up, like, every time that they don't respond to you as a bad thing, instead of looking as, like, they just have stuff going on. It's nothing against you. I don't see any outside energies, like, romantically or anything like that. This is just life stuff. And I feel like because of that, like, the more you push your love and the more you want them and the more you, like, trying to get this to go, the more they're wanting, because your energy is pushing them away, basically. Your energy is so much right now, is wanting this so much, and, like, this is, like, the thing, and this is the end all, the be all, and, like, I have to know all the time where you're at, what you're doing, like, constantly need the validation. It's pushing them away. Whereas if you could just learn to pull back, and every time you want to do that, take the time to call a friend, call your parents, see how they're doing, call a sibling, maybe put your shoes on, go for a walk. It's like the more you do that and start to pull back and realize that you can't chase them, that they have to be the ones that chase you, this is going to flip around. It'll flip around. But until then, you're going to end up having these false starts and these false beginnings, and then them pulling back again, because it becomes too intense for them and they don't have the space to breathe, and they will pull back again. They'll go back into their hermit until they have the strength to come out again. And that's going to leave this cycle. So this is a big one, because this is really about you learning to pull back and focus on you and trust in the universe that they are bringing you this relationship that you want. But the more you chase this relationship, the more your energy is focused and, like, stuck on it, the more it's pushing it away. So you just need to let go. And it's like the more you let go, then the more they'll communicate, the more they'll start to come in. And hey, there's TT back there. That's the girl that's my picture on my channel here. That's my TT, my little TT. She's such a lover. But, so yeah. I know this isn't as happy as the rest of the readings I've done, but I feel like it can be. It's just this, I feel like this is really about you, and just, I feel like you're wanting something so much, and you're putting so much energy and thought and everything into it that you're just pushing it away instead of bringing it to you, what you want. So that is how I'm going to leave this. If you liked it, please like it. I know it's not as happy of a reading as I'd like, but it's the energy and it's the truth. So we can deal with it. We can heal from it. We can grow from it. It's our choice. But I wish you all the best. Have a blessed day. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Weren't like me sitting at home doing tarot. No, it's fine. I love it. Have a great night. I'll talk to you later, fam.